Thank you for joining. In this series, we will discuss vocabulary for beginning piano in 4 parts. In this first video, we will discuss the piano keyboard, white keys, black keys, and the letter names of the keys, and finally, keyboard octaves. The piano keyboard, white keys, black keys, letter names of the keys. The piano keyboard has 88 total keys, 52 white keys, and 36 black keys. The black keys are grouped in sets of 2s and 3s. When you play the keys to the right, the tones sound higher. When you play the keys to the left, the keys sound lower. The note names use the first 7 letters of the alphabet: A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Let's start with A. A starts in this 3 black key group, 3 white keys up. And so we will use A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. This pattern then repeats over and over across the keyboard. Now let's talk about C. We will think of C as the note of our starting point, since it's the first note of each 12-note pattern. Within this 2 black key set, C is found right in front of the 2 black keys. We have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. This pattern then repeats over and over across the keyboard. Now let's discuss the keyboard octaves. We will start on the first octave, C1. And we have C1, D1, E1, F1, G1, A1, and B1. This is the first octave. And then we start again on C2, counting the second octave, C2 to B2. Then the third octave, C3 to B3. Fourth octave, C4 to B4, fourth octave. Fifth octave, C5 to B5. Sixth octave, C6 to B6. Seventh octave, C7 to B7. And we have a final C at the very top of the piano called C8. Remember that from playing from the left to the right, the tones get higher. Now let's talk about the last keys on the left side. We have A0 and B0 and a black key in between. Whenever we play a white key going towards the right direction, this black key will be like you're going higher on the piano. So we'll call this A0 to A sharp 0. But then when you play to the left direction, if you come from B0 down to the black key, Now the black key is called B flat 0. The black keys have two names, and we will discuss that later in the class. Just remember that the piano has 52 white keys, 36 black keys, 88 total keys. And finally, let's discuss C4. C4 is in the middle of the piano, and so we will call it middle C, C4. So that's going to be our main bass on the keyboard. As we go to the right, the keyboard numbers rise. As we go to the left, the keyboard numbers get smaller. First octave, second octave, third octave, fourth octave, fifth octave, sixth octave, and we end with seventh octave. And that is the information for part 1 of the series. Thank you for joining.